Am I making you? Are you feeling uncomfortable?
Oh no, I'm great.
Okay.
Like
up.
these are the type of interviews
No,
that I like. I like to talk to artists like when you're right there. You clearly haven't been to media training yet. You know what I'm saying?
What?
What have you?
He just dissed me.
No, that's not
camera.
a diss. That's not a diss. That's not a diss.
Crazy.
That's not a diss at all. Like this is raw. This is you.
Dream girls, go comment on this video. Tell him how you really feel. No, let me talk.
What up, world? What up, world? We back for another edition of Infinite Vibes. I am Moran, the man. Unfortunately, my amazing rich co-host DJ B-Lex is not here because you're spending time with her girlfriend. Happy birthday, Tink. Just know that we love you. But it's all good. It's all good because we're in the presence of an amazing treat fresh out of Brooklyn. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to the world, Queen?
Hey, what's up? It's your dream girl, Leap, and I'm in Atlanta right now.
Absolutely. Everybody's favorite dream girl has decided to allow me to talk to her. So on a scale from 1 to 10, how you feel, Queen?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like a 10. How about you?
I'm feeling good, blessed, highly favored, drunk a lot of water, took my black seed.
Ooh, love that. That's what you gotta do in the morning. Yeah,
Absolutely.
stay healthy.
Got to stay healthy. Got to run, got to exercise, got to do all that in there, son. So I'm in the presence of somebody who is clearly getting ready to take over the entire world. The price is clearly about to go up, and hopefully we'll be able to see her after all the hits happen. But you clearly didn't just fall out the sky. So talk to our listeners about, your come up.
Yeah, I've been in the game for a little minute, but I'm very excited about this year. I got this project coming out right now. Basically, I don't know when this is coming out, but 7/24 Dream Girl is out. If it's out right now, stream it. If it's not out yet, go pre-save it. But yeah, I might take over my little run. Little's crazy. Big run. I've been making music for a while, like a little minute.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh, no, because, I actually know a little bit of details.
Okay.
So, let me know if I'm wrong or not. Were you ever signed to Fool's Gold? Okay, boom. So, I actually DJ'd the Fool's Gold Day Off one time in New York. And I sincerely feel like I met you there.
Yes.
I had dreadlocks back then.
Did you see me perform?
I really sincerely believe I saw you perform.
You probably did.
Yes.
That's amazing.
So
well, nice to see you again.
The one in Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I DJ one of the ones in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
For sure. Shout out to Fool's Gold. Shout out to A-Track.
Shout out to Fool's Gold.
Yeah.
Shout out to my first ever record deal ever. So that was exciting. Now I'm in a new record deal that's through 88 Warner. It's a very big deal playing music. Excited, honestly. This is the one, so I'm excited.
Well, congratulations, because you've definitely been doing your thing for a hot little minute. And one thing that I can say that I like about what I'm seeing, you've definitely stayed in the fight. Yes. So talk to us about that process, because you've been signed before.
Yes.
I think it's safe to say you've been in positions where you could have been gave up.
Yeah.
For this shit.
When you decide music is your profession, you don't just give up. Athletes, they're in the game forever, So I'm gonna be in the game forever. There's no way I'm gonna quit. I might retire once I get all my medals, once I get my trophies, but I'm not quitting. Yeah. Feel me?
Yeah, that's good. I'm happy to hear that. So being from New York, you obviously, the drip is just real.
I made pants.
Seriously?
Custom.
Goodness gracious.
Yes.
Yeah, give this girl one of these clothing lines need to go ahead and give her a brand.
Right now, but I made these pants custom.
They fly, y'all. They fly. But one thing
custom down.
But one thing that I really just find very interesting and intriguing about your story is you actually do come from a musical background.
Oh yes, I do.
So your great-grandfather, was it your grandfather or your great-grandfather?
My great-grandfather and my grandfather were both jazz musicians.
Absolutely.
Yes,
so
they played the saxophone.
Back in them days,
yes.
Before you was rapping, whoever was playing the instruments was the one. You was fine with the instruments. You was basically Tupac back then.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
Yeah. So what was your childhood like, being from that cloth? What type of game did they give you?
I actually started singing because I would sing to my grandfather's saxophone, which was really cool. So, in the morning, I would wake up to him playing saxophone, and I would just, want to join in. I would sing. And then he really was a big part in my decision to make music because of the fact that he made me take singing serious. And then from there I started doing poetry, and then I started rapping, and I actually, he's a lot older now, but I really want to make a tape with him playing saxophone before, God bless, before he leaves this planet. So yeah, it's honestly beautiful. I'm so grateful for my upbringing and for my my grandfather and my great grandfather. Rest in peace.
So how does the family outside of just your grandparents, how do they take to your success? Because it's not every day that everybody can just do what you're doing.
Yeah, they love it, honestly. I'm lucky. Okay, so I would say my grandfather loves it. My father loves it. My mom sometimes worries about me, but she loves it as well. It took my rest of my family a little time to come around because they're very like traditional Puerto Rican, and they wanted me to have like a in their mind stable job.
Yeah.
But I think they've seen that like this is a stable job for me. Like I think they thought that like I wouldn't be able to make money from it, but now I don't think they're worried.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
You buy houses for everybody.
Yeah.
You buy rollers for everybody, damn it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So talk to us about just, your creative background because stylistically,
Mhm.
I would have never thought that you made this.
Yeah.
Stylistically you're dope, musically
Thank you.
you're
I
dope,
appreciate
sonically you're
it.
dope. Talk to us about your creative background. Like
Creative background. So when I was 12, I started designing clothes just for fun. I would like make clothes to go into school because I just wanted to have new fits. And like you don't always have money to buy new fits, so you like kind of get creative with it. Um, but I definitely wanted to.
shout out to everybody. Yeah, we keeping
Shout
all
out
this. It's
to
cool. Shout out to
yeah.
everybody who's just walked in
Hey,
the
what's
building. It's all
up?
good. It's all good.
So like that was
It's
definitely
all
part of
good.
my creative process. Just being able to style myself for fashion, being able to style myself to the music that I wanted to listen to. And even like I love film. So I watched a lot of movies that made me want to, and a lot of music videos, like I grew up on a lot of great music videos that made me want to just like put together the full vision. So like my creative process is just all around. Like I feel like I see the world differently, and
Yeah.
I try to bring it to life through my music and my creations.
Interesting. So, what were you like as a child? Like, were you somewhat of like an oddball? And the reason why I asked is because I remember one time we interviewed Tia Korean, and
Yeah.
she talked about how she was like creatively different, and
Yes.
because of that she got bullied.
Yes.
Because of that she got made. Like, were you one of those kids? Like,
See, I definitely looked back and was like, damn, I did get bullied, but I think I had so much confidence that like I don't think I really cared. Like I loved being different. I love being different. I loved hanging out with people who were different.
mm,
And I definitely didn't fit in a lot of spaces, but the spaces that I did fit in were like great to me. So I definitely was not super girly until like I hit my like after my teen years.
were you like that? You had the ugly duckling syndrome.
No, I was actually really cute.
Okay,
I
cool.
just was a tomboy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I've
yeah.
always been very pretty, but I was just a tomboy. Like, like I wasn't really allowed to like wear certain clothes, wear makeup, stuff like that. And like after I got the freedom to do those things, then I really flourished. But I'm happy that I didn't really have that because it led me to be more creative, I think. And it also led me to like modeling, I feel like, because I feel like they liked my look because it was so toned down. Like I wasn't wearing a lot of makeup. I wasn't like I was just like outside being myself. So that was good too.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
So I would like to touch on your sonic growth
Yes.
because sonically, the artist that you were in
Yes.
2017, that is not who you are.
No,
in
not at all.
2024. Like the artist that you were hanging out with Lil Yachty,
Yeah.
that is not the artist that you are with Young Baby Tate.
in
So
my heart, yeah, but
yeah, like you've
not
definitely
sonically.
evolved.
Yes.
You've definitely grown.
Definitely.
So talk to us about that. It's 2017. What headspace were you in back then?
Yeah, so at that time, I was actually producing a lot of my music. The first project I put out on Fool's Gold, I actually co-produced with my homegirl. And I was really just figuring my sound out at that time. Like I was working with what I had. It was a different time. I was a lot darker, like my sound was darker. Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's happening, y'all? Come on in, come on in. Hey. More real people done showed up, man.
Yeah.
Welcome.
My sound was darker. My look was darker. Like I was much more aggressive. Now I feel like as I'm growing into more of a woman, I feel a lot more feminine. I feel a lot more girly. I feel a lot more like soft. And I'm just expressing that for all the girls that like grew up like me. Like I grew up with a lot of boys. Like I grew up with a lot of boy cousins. We wrestled. We watched WWE, WWF, played Dragon Ball Z,
You got a
like
favorite wrestler?
Pokemon. Not anymore. But one of my homegirls that I actually grew up with is like a minor league wrestler now.
Oh, that's
like
fire.
she took that too serious. She took it not too serious. I'm happy she's living her dream, but she took it very serious.
That's fire.
But yeah, so I just am making music like that's a lot cuter now. That's how I would see it. Which I'm happy about fully. I look back at some stuff and I'm like, that's crazy. I cannot believe it. But I'm not ashamed of it, like, cause I love the whole story.
Yeah.
you know?
Absolutely. Gotta have that story. So one thing that I do find amazing about your story is that you did produce your project.
Yes, I
So how did
did.
you get into making your own beats? How did you do it?
It was by like lack of resources. I would not consider myself a good producer. I would just say like I produced. You know what I mean? Like if I'm standing in a room full of producers, like I am not a producer.
So 30 Rock just pulled up Fruity Loops.
Yeah, no. I actually never was able to use Fruity Loops. Like it was too confusing for me. I always
Fruity
just
Loops was
used,
confusing?
yeah, I always use Logic because it was closest to GarageBand. Because I started by playing guitar and then I would play like loops of guitar and then put the whatever stuff they had on there, like the already pre-programmed plugins, like sounded horrible. It was giving a 2011 Tumblr, you know, like Sonics. But yeah, I would say my first project that I released with Fool's Gold that I did produce, it's atrocious. Like I have fans that still love it, and I love you guys for that. But I listen to that and I'm like, yo, the mix, everything is like almost makes my ears bleed. But I'm happy that I put it out, and I'm happy that I can produce, like, you know, because it lets me have like more intelligent conversations when I am in the room with producers, you know?
Absolutely.
There's a lot going on right now.
There's a lot going on, but it's like we're clearly in a room with creative people. We're not tripping. We're keeping all this in.
Yeah.
It's all good. We not tripping.
Yeah.
We not tripping. So I would like to talk to you about your wordplay.
Wordplay. Okay, yes.
I had to write this one down.
I do. Now that is one thing I feel I am very strong at is lyrics. Yes.
You're a lyrical miracle spiritual.
With?
I'm asking you. Are you a lyrical miracle?
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to see what lyrics you about to quiz me on.
All right, cool. So there's this one lyric you said.
Yeah.
Told them Backstreet Boys
that is
bye.
Yeah.
I'm in sync.
Looking for my little vibe. Because, you know, they had like beef back then, low key. Like, it was like, so, you know, bye. I'm in sync. Looking for my vibe.
But you know, Backstreet Boys didn't make bye.
I thought In Sync made bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Told them
Backstreet Boys. That's bye because I'm in sync. Looking for my little vibe. Duh. Don't let it go over
I
here.
got it. Oh, double entendre.
Yeah.
Oh, snap, man. Oh, yeah. Let me find out you writing for Kendrick.
Oh,
snap.
dead.
Let me find out you wrote that like this.
I don't know about that.
Okay? No. So what made you want to get into like your creative bad lyrically? Like how?
I used to, so I had a lot of boy cousins, right? And you know, if you're the girl in a bunch of boy cousins, all they do is roast you all day. So I had to get really good at like knowing what to say.
I'm sorry. That's so messed up.
But it's just the truth. Like, you know, you sit in the circle, everybody's roasting each other. You have to get good. And being the one girl, like you have to be better than everybody else. Because they're going to just say no regardless. So then I have a cousin that's close to my age, so it was like me and her, and then like when we would be by ourselves, we would go back and forth, like, you know, and then after a while we started rapping because we were like, you know, we get at this, so why don't we just and then from there I just actually took it serious and put it in my music. So
are there any lyricists or, you know, from, you know, New York or just music as a whole that you study? Like,
my uncle made me, like, he would literally make me sit down and study like a lot of people's raps, like, because he really wanted me to understand, like, fundamentally before I started rapping. He like made me go through like the encyclopedia of New York City rap from early 90s to early 2000s and just like study every bar. Like I was a Lil Wayne fan growing up because of my uncle, and I would say that like lyricism was very important in my household. Like every time Wayne would drop anything, he'd be like, all right, it's time to sit down. Here is the printed lyric. Do you understand?
That sounds like a good uncle.
I'm too young. No, let me stop. No, but it was good though, because it really like structured my mentality of what lyrics are and how double entendres, like, you know, how things are broken down, metaphors, similes, like, you know what I mean? So that I wasn't out here giving basic bars, you know?
Absolutely. So as a Lil Wayne fan, I gotta ask you this.
Yeah.
You know, like we had Skilla Baby on the show. We asked him the same question.
Don't give me no quiz, please.
Not gonna give you a quiz, but we just want your opinion. We just want your opinion. What is Leaf's favorite Carter album?
That's hard because
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No,
I like all the Carter albums, even the latest ones that he's dropped. I'm not gonna lie, I'm like still a diehard fan. But I would say maybe 2, 3, 4.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I really like all his. I could give you like specific songs.
Okay,
like, you know?
okay, cool. Favorite? Okay, you like the Carter 2?
Yeah.
That's my favorite Carter.
Okay.
Favorite song on the Carter 2?
Damn, it's like a real quiz. I told you not to do this. I
Alright,
feel like I'm
alright.
on the spot. Is a fire like is a fire? Do you
Yeah,
know what I'm talking
yes,
about? That's
yes.
on that. Okay,
That's
so
on the
then
Carter 2.
that would be the one.
Okay, yeah.
I'm
Alright.
trying not to fuck up here and like get flamed for the rest of my life.
You're not gonna get flavor for the rest of
Oh
your
my
life.
god, sweating.
How you feel about your interview experience? You're doing a good job. How you feel?
Oh no, I feel great. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Am I making you? Are you feeling uncomfortable?
Oh no, I'm great.
Okay.
Like
Keep up.
these are the type of interviews
No,
that I like. I like to talk to artists like when you're right there. You clearly haven't been to media training yet. You know what I'm saying?
What?
What have you?
He just dissed me.
No,
on
that's not a
camera.
diss. That's not a diss. That's not a
This is
diss. That's not a
crazy.
diss at all. Like this is raw. This is you. This
Dream
is,
girls, go comment on this video. Tell him how you really feel. No, let me stop.
well, since you brought it up, the Dream Girls, right?
Yes.
That's a hell of a name.
Yes.
You know, we know what that name is synonymous with. Why did you decide to?
What do you think it's synonymous with?
You know, as far as like, like within the industry, like Dream Girls, the movie.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's always
That's
been.
not really why I did it. So
Mhm.
dream girls to me is just girls who have an idea of what their dream life is and aren't going to settle for anything less.
Okay.
That's what I mean when I say dream girls. Like, so my dream girls are just girls who are pursuing themselves, pursuing their passions, living their dreams, whatever that means to them, and they're just not settling for anything less.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Does Leaf believe in meditating? I mean, not meditation. Affirmation.
Affirmations,
Yes.
manifestation, prayer.
Mhm.
Yes, I believe in all of it.
Absolutely. Why do you think that's a good thing? Talk to us about that.
For me, I talk to God a lot
Mhm.
about everything that I feel like I've asked for in life. He's given, I've been given it. So I really feel like having that connection, manifesting, praying, staying close to, source, whatever that means for you. I know what it means for me, but I don't want to, I just think that's super important. Yeah, especially when you're pursuing something that's just never been seen before. Like, when you're creating things that have never been seen before, you need to be able to speak to, something bigger than yourself. Yeah, at least for me.
No, that's beautiful because I mean, like we said in the beginning, you were in a position where you could have easily given up. So I would like to, kind of talk about that more too. Like, what were you going through as an artist?
Yes.
When things weren't necessarily going how
wanted it to.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, when I'm against obstacles, I just, like I've had highs, I've had lows in life, and the thing that's always kept me going is really my connection to God, 100%, and also, family. Just having conversations with people you love is very important too. I know that's sometimes hard, especially when you're not in a place where you want to open up about what you're going through. But I think having those honest conversations and just being like, look, I'm fucked up right now and I just need to talk to somebody, I think that those are very important conversations as well. And when you're honest with yourself and you're honest with others, like your life opens up to bigger possibilities,
I agree. Because one thing, like even with music, fans definitely relate to vulnerability.
Yes, yes,
like
100%.
When you have a song out saying you're talking about how you're broke,
yes,
but you finna get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
yes.
Somebody out there can relate to that.
Yes,
like, man,
definitely.
Boss Man D-Lo got this song talking about getting some money. We better go get some money.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, Leaf got this song about being a pretty girl, so we finna go to the salon.
Yes,
and be
exactly.
Fly.
We fly. Yeah, exactly. I have songs on my project that like they definitely give glimpses of me. I feel like I have opened up a lot more through my music, through my experiences, as I've gotten better at writing my emotions, because I'm good at writing, but writing your own emotions is like a different level of just vulnerability, like you said. So this project, I definitely feel like I'm being a lot more vulnerable. It might not be fully understandable to people who don't know me personally, but for my fans that have watched me, that have followed me for a long time, I think when they hear this project and they hear some of the songs like Little Secret, and I talk about how like, okay, when I have a crush on somebody, I might not always tell them. You know what I mean?
Why do you do that?
Because that's just how I am.
Why?
It's how you act. It's how you act, right?
Wow.
I think a lot of girls feel like that. Like, we have crushes and it's like we don't always want to tell our crush that we like them because we want to know that they like us too, But yeah, so I open up a lot about myself. I think in this project, even Dream Girl, the first part of it is like I'm having a conversation with somebody. I won't tell who, but yeah, a lot of these songs are conversations, definitely.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
And I'm petty, so I be sending them to the
Okay.
people. No,
We
let me
find out you be sneak dissing too.
I do be sneak dissing.
Okay. Interesting. So you got crushes. You scared to tell your crush you like them, but you're not afraid to sneak diss.
I won't tell my crush I like them, but I will definitely send them a song, like subbing them the whole entire time. And then when they're like, "Is this about me?" I'll be like, "You're crazy. What are you? Don't be so self-obsessed." No, let me tell.
What is your sign? I'm curious.
I'm an Aries.
Oh, fire sign. Jesus
What's
Christ.
your sign?
I'm a Virgos.
Oh, Virgo, Virgo.
Yeah.
My homegirls are Virgos. I love Virgos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure, for sure.
Virgo's
for sure.
the best.
So I would like to get your take on this.
Yes.
As we can see, take all the bias out of it, take all the hate out of it.
Mhm.
Women are definitely running stuff right now when it comes to
Oh,
music.
yeah.
Like it just is what it is.
Mhm.
Megan Thee Stallion is independent now, selling that Madison
Yes.
Square Garden.
Exactly.
You want to come up, talk to us about, your place within this new space for women.
I think my sound is like definitely different than both the girls you brought up. But I'm working on a sound right now called Hyper Drill, and I'm working on another sound called Disco, which is Jersey Club and Disco, and then Hyper Drill is Hyper Pop and Sexy Drill. So I'm definitely bringing like a whole new sound to just everything, which is super exciting. And I don't think there's any girls that sound like me yet, but I think there will be a lot that sound like me soon.
So you say you about to be a trendsetter.
Yeah, it's
change
good.
the
It's
game.
good music. You feel me? It's good music, and I'm excited for anyone who wants to make good music. And I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of really fun collaborations. So just naturally, that's just how music works, you know?
Well, you already got some dope collaborations out right now. You got the
Yes.
joint with Baby Tate.
Yes,
Definitely like
Baby
it.
Tate.
That's
Yeah,
really
she's
crazy.
super. I love
Yeah,
her.
yeah. Shout out to the homie. That's the homie.
Yeah,
Do
she's
you
the
have
best.
Do you have any other dream collaborations? Like anybody else that you want to work with?
I have a song coming out with Cash the end of the month. Cash Cobain.
Oh yes. Oh, can I talk? Gio, can I talk about that?
Yeah.
Yes. 'Cause I
Yeah.
I got the leaked version. I don't know if
Yes.
I,
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
leaked.
Yeah, I got
It's been
I
leaked.
don't know if I can talk about it, but
No, it's been leaked. It's even been leaked on the radio. It's been
Yes.
pretty funny and crazy.
Yes.
I love it. Yes.
we leaking records, y'all.
Yeah.
Yes, we love it.
They leak records.
Shout out to
for
Gio,
sure.
y'all.
I'm done. But yeah, so I'm excited. That song's really good for
It
sure.
is, it
And then
is.
I have a song coming out with Lay Banks, which is super exciting.
Oh, are you serious?
Yes.
You got it? Can we hear it after this?
Yeah, yeah.
I want to hear it. I want to hear that. Shout
I'm
out.
happy you love
Yeah,
her. I love her. I
Yeah.
love
Oh, I want to
Lay
hear
Banks.
that.
I was so excited to do the video with her, and I was so excited to do the song with her. It's such a good song too. My little sister danced in the video and choreographed the little dance we did. So yeah, it's super cute. I'm making music that I like to listen to. Honestly, like I'm making my playlist, so it's nice.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
So it sounds like your future is bright. You're absolutely on the up and up. So
Thank you.
what is the overall goal for Leaf?
Yes.
Like what is like this thing that you're trying to accomplish for yourself, for your family, for your
Yes.
fans? What's the overall goal for you?
For me, the overall goal is to leave behind a legacy that I'm proud of. You know, like that's the most important thing. Like I'm trying to build a legacy that I'm proud of. I'm trying to build a fan base that I love. You know what I mean? Like of girls like me, inspire girls like me to pursue their dreams. I feel like that's what I've been doing, you know? But then other than that, I'm just trying to like really turn up and have a good time. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
It's time for that. I
Yeah.
think, just people as a whole, but from the pandemic and all the other wild stuff, people want to
Exactly.
have fun.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm making fun music, because it's like I just want music that like I could dance to
Yeah.
in my room.
Yep. And you definitely doing that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's dope. You definitely have somewhat of a comeback story. You out here in Atlanta doing your thing. So
You funny. I don't think I really went anywhere. I feel like maybe it wasn't as heard in Atlanta and other places, but I've definitely been consistently making music for all these years. So I'm excited. I'm finally getting the recognition that I deserve. You know?
it's beautiful.
Thank
Because
you.
even like in recent memory, like just to go back to women,
Yes.
like we saw the Grammys, Victoria Monet won
Yes,
all these Grammys
exactly.
and said, "I've been doing this for 15 years."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Or
like,
even
not
Doja. Like
Mhm.
Doja, I think came out before me. You know, so I feel like a lot of girls who've been in the game for a minute consistently are just building their fan base, and then like one day you get that song, and it's over. You know, and it was all worth it. So yeah, I feel like it's all worth it.
Yep. So when you get your song, hopefully we see you again after that.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I think we will.
All right.
I think we will. You're cool.
For sure. Well, on that note, one thing that we always like to do in closing, We always just like to ask our guests to just provide positive words of affirmation. So, what is some advice that Leaf can give to anybody that's trying to get like her? I want to do music. I want to make beats. I want to do songs with Lil Yachty and Cash Cobain. You know what I'm saying? Talk to that person that's trying to get like you.
I would say fully pursue your dream. Even if you feel crazy sometimes, even if people say like you're not going to make it, live your dream life, and make sure that you're doing it for you. You know what I mean? Make sure that you're making yourself happy. Because at the end of the day, when you leave this planet, you got to be happy with what you left behind, you know?
Hmm. Dang.
Yeah.
Wise words from a dope soul. I see what I call you, Leaf. I see what I. Well, why did you get the name Leaf before we run away?
It's my government
Your real name is Leaf.
name. Yes.
Your real name is Leaf.
Yes.
Like that's on your driver's license.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
I'll show you.
Yeah, let me see. I don't believe you. Your mother really named you Leaf.
Wait, are they going to see my ID?
No. Yeah, you're right. You are that lady. And they do scam here, and I'm from this place. Wow. Okay. All right. All right. I'm over here thinking you being different and all that, but okay. All right. That's fire. Nah, for sure. You definitely are. All jokes aside, this was a fun interview. This was a cool conversation, but sonically, musically, stylistically, you definitely dope. And you are on your way. You are on your way to doing big things. So,
And I just want to say, I did already, but I'll say it again. Being a dream girl means living your dream life and never settling.
mhm, absolutely. We here for it. We here for it. Well, congratulations to you on everything you got going on. Hey, man, shout out to Gio for putting this together. Shout out to Leafs team. They up in here just.
Doing marketing in the background.
For sure.
He said I'm not media trained.
Nah. I didn't say you're not media trained. No, what I said was, I didn't say you're not media trained. What I said was, this is raw. This is a raw conversation.
It is raw.
So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not thinking about nothing.
Nah,
You're just talking.
Exactly.
This is what I like.
You tried to trip me up about the Carter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You feel me?
Yeah. And now after this, you're gonna know exactly what song you
I
gonna
know.
exactly.
Literally, I'm about to go back into my I've been so much in my like Sabrina Carpenter, Dua Lipa era. Like, you know, I'm so not in like hip hop mindset right now. Like I'm in like a whole pop space. So
it's all good. It's all good. Well, welcome back. Please give our listeners your social media. Let them know how to get in contact with y'all. That and then son Queen.
What's your dream girl? Leaf. Heard you. Bye.
Okay. Hey, Infinite Vibes, Moran, the man, Leaf. Oh, before we leave, can you give my co-host B-Lex, her girlfriend Tink, just say happy birthday? Just say
happy birthday, B-Lex and Tank.
No, Tink is her girl.
Tank. Oh,
yeah.
Happy birthday, B-Lex and Tank. What's up?
Hey.
I hope you're enjoying yourself. Enjoy.
For sure. Hey, man, Infinite Vibes, Moran, the man, and the queen, Leaf, is in the building. Shout out to Main Street Studios, all that and then some, man.